Welcome to the Kane and Reloaded Show. This your boy 305 Kane.
And this your boy DJ Reloaded.
All right, tonight's topic. Charlemagne, you're right again. Um, it just seems like the craziest people is from Florida. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what this post says. Inmate brought a gun into Orange County Jail intake area before holding three hostages. You heard what I said? He brought a gun in to the intake and held three people hostage. The man who held Orange County Correctional Officers, deputy, and nurse at gunpoint Saturday was able to bring a weapon into the jail intake area. The sheriff's officer arrest report shows Orange County Sheriff John Mina said Eric Stanley, 25, of Holiday was arrested Saturday evening along with another individual on drug charges after Stanley was accused of speeding along World Central Drive. According to the arrest report, Stanley pulled his hand out of his flex cuffs and pointed the gun at the correctional officer, telling him to get on the ground. The report does not state how Stanley was able to get the gun into the facility. Stanley found the nurse hiding under a desk when he forced the deputy to walk around the desk. According to reports, at gunpoint, the deputy tried to overpower him. The deputy was hit in the face with the firearm during the struggle. The nurse attempted to flee through the control room door, according to authorities. However, the nurse ran towards the door. Stanley fired several shots at the nurse. Law enforcement officers outside the area fired shots through the glass, hitting Stanley in the shoulder. And after an hour and a half of negotiations, he finally turned the gun over. They was able to get him to unload the gun and throw it to the side. DJ Reloaded, talk to me. You come
I mean, I'm still amazed, and my only question is, how did he get a gun in the facility?
How he get the gun past being arrested? You get arrested on drug charges.
That young man,
his proper pat down.
His smoker game is for real.
His
for real.
Real.
I mean,
he got a real.
And then once he went to struggle with a police officer, pistol whipped the police officer, and fired the shots. Stanley at that point, it ain't no point to unload the gun. He don't make so many bad decisions that particular day that he should have went all the way in. Now, like I said before, this is DJ Reloaded. I'm a man about love, all about love. But once you stand on a decision on the decision that Stanley made, he should have just lived that all the way through. Stanley would never see the light of day again. I mean, you touched on the story a little bit, but Stanley, he ain't worried about the drug charges no more.
Nah,
Stanley is charged with 3 counts. He's charged with 3 counts of armed kidnapping and aggressive assault, right, with a firearm, and aggressive assault to a law enforcement officer. He ain't got to worry about getting out anytime soon. It's over. So I'm happy that everybody made it out safely. Hell, I'm happy that Stanley made it safely. 25 years old. Pretty sure he's his mom is still out and about, and she don't want to be burying her son. But he threw his life away. And life is about decisions. And Stanley made some very bad decisions this past weekend.
Yeah, Stanley. I think Stanley was drug induced, and he had to be. And maybe I'm gonna just try to put myself in Stanley's shoes in some kind of way. Maybe he had then snuck his gun so far that he felt sooner or later. But either way it go, man, I'd rather take that gun charge than to take all of this extra you just put on yourself Stanley was on drugs. Stanley was on drugs. This is what drugs are doing.
Nah, he wasn't on drugs.
He was caught with drugs. Stanley was geeked up. I don't give a dang what.
No matter what, he realized the consequences of his actions. He's gonna have to live them through. Man. And being that he already had a criminal background, he was gonna get some real time.
Yeah, probably. But like you went to I know he getting real time, but you went to say that maybe Stanley should have went all the way through with it, but in actuality, I think when Stanley got hit with that bullet, Stanley felt that bullet hurt. Stanley didn't want to die no more.
Hey, that was a wake-up call right now.
Damn, that bullet hurt.
Hey, and that bullet was that wake-up call. I mean, like I said again, it's just one of those unfortunate situations, man, he put himself into. He can't blame nobody but himself. You know, I mean, you see his homeboy didn't ride with him, right? So at the end of the day, I mean, the drugs couldn't been that potent that the homie left him hanging.
I'm pretty sure you know, like a mud too. No, I don't know him like that.
So give me a ride. I think that my take on it is I believe that Stanley was afraid of that jail time he was looking at for the drug charges.
That's what I'm saying. Stanley was afraid of the jail time. He hadn't got this gun so far in there. He geeked up. He felt he was Superman until he got hit with that bullet, and all of that junk went away.
I still want somebody to tell me how he got the gun. I believe that he took a gun off one of the police officers. I don't think he snuck the gun out. If they said that he got loose from the flex cup, he took a gun from that police officer.
But if they took, they would have to come out. Maybe they probably would. Maybe they reported it this way, but when they take it into in the courts, it's not going to be reported it as he snuck it in. It probably be reported as put down that he probably took the gun from one of them officers, like you said. But
I mean,
one thing I can say. These were sheriff's deputies that worked at the correctional facility. Majority of the time, 90% of the time, none of them have guns. The most they have is a taser. Like police also have to check their weapons in when they come into the jail.
I mean, then Stanley got to explain what he tucked that gun at. I mean,
or officers that brought him in didn't do a proper pat down.
That could have been the case too. They probably afraid of that coronavirus.
Facts. Corona going around. We ain't trying to be all up on him. You know,
Stanley probably was sweating from the drugs. I mean, it's a lot that could have played into that situation. But my biggest take is, again, man, everybody done made it home safe. The deputy got a couple. He had a couple. He got taken care of as far as his the lashes in his face. Stanley got a bullet, but he's gonna make a fuller recovery. And life goes on.
Right. Well, my take on it, Charlamagne. Why did you say that? Because it just seems like all the crazy people coming from my state, and I'm not like, because something wrong with this dude. You knew you weren't making it out of there. You knew you wasn't.
Facts.
But, hey, to each his own. He wanted to stay in there forever. That's what he was trying to say. No, I ain't trying to go to court. I want to stay in here forever.
I mean, I definitely echo everything you said about what Charlamagne said. I think crazy people are everywhere, man.
Man, I don't know, boy.
Trust me, I see crazy people in Denver. So I think crazy is everywhere.
You're right.
We just had a dude get arrested. There was just a dude. I'm not saying in Colorado, but there was a dude that was just who just got arrested for coughing on products inside of stores. I think people are crazy everywhere. I had read an article a guy pulled the pistol on 2 females because he thought they were trying to give him the coronavirus. Crazy people everywhere.
But Stanley crazy, and he in Florida.
Oh, he's definitely crazy. Hey, Stanley said he a real thug, and he was gonna go out with a bang.
With a bang. With that being said, we made it this far. We need y'all to like and subscribe. Let's clap it up for us. We made it to 50 subscribers. Let's keep it going, people. Let's keep growing. Let's keep sharing the videos. Let's keep getting people to subscribe. Let's keep growing the channel. That being
I say I appreciate it. We appreciate it, man. You know, thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. I mean, I also want to say, you know, before we get off here tonight, you know, if you got some, you know, you got a friend in need, family member in need, next door neighbor in need, and especially in these times, look out for one another. You know, I did my part. I found me some tissue for one of my friends and some eggs, and I brought it to him. You know, if you could look out for the man to your left and your right in this time of need, man, because you know Denver just got a shutdown order. I'm waiting for it to hit, you know, Aurora where I'm at. You know, look out for one another, love each other, and reach out to each other.
Facts. With that being said, this your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.